Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigel here, welcome back to our video. So in this one, we're gonna go with Sar Banshee here, Black Adam, and John. By the way, these Zatanna soul raids are back. I love those soul raids because I get to play so much Puppet Thieves, and I just love Puppet Thieves. But yeah, with this one, this team is normally not able to do 2 billion damage that easily. But since we get a little bit more passive stats than usual, because Puppet, which is my damage dealing artifact, is also giving me passive stats, we get 10,000 attack additional. And this will be kind of telling in terms of how much attack we usually steal with Sar Banshee, because this is a low tier boss. We're not gonna steal much attack from her. But if we fight a high tier boss and we steal attack, then we get very close to 2 billion damage or straight up do it. So we'll see if the amount we're actually usually stealing in terms of attack is more impactful than 6,000 attack. Just want to do all my percentage hull damage here real quick. And this should be infinite power. We're gonna spam this all bit to make sure we don't lose it. Might as well super move here. You need a lot of negative picks to not lose it. Marsh Manta is gonna help you keep infinite power going, but he needs a buffer at the start, and I think we should be fine. Okay, 38 mil, that's nice, that's nice. I think the highest I've seen of her, I actually don't remember if it's probably 40 mil on that turret, especially if we get the crits. It's at 38 mil. We're probably still stealing a little bit of attack, but it's not impactful. She's just too low as far as the attack is concerned. Okay, so we're not hitting that 40 mil mark, so we're still below previous performance with less passive stat attack, but fighting a boss that has higher attack, and we stole more from him. If anybody wants to do anything with that information, by the way. Not sure if he killed us. It's kind of too early to tell, I guess. Safe bet would be no. Like, you know, with sports betting, you have a quota. Like, this would be probably a quota of you get 1.2 of investment if we actually win, or 1.4, okay? If we kill her. No, the other way. If we manage to kill her, you get double of what you put in, and if we don't kill her, and you bet we don't kill her, you get 1.2. If that makes any sense. What I'm trying to say is that it's unlikely. Yeah, we'll revisit this fight at some point during the soul raid when we actually can steal a lot of attack from the enemy boss. But for now, it's not even gonna get close, actually. I hate it so much that Sar Banshee is so close to being a constant 2 mil damage dealer. 2 billion damage dealer, but she's just not there. But yeah, let's move on to the next fight. Over here, we're gonna quickly kill her with Puppet Black Adam. I love this guy, but it's just not justifiable to use him because he doesn't do that much damage, sadly. But he's gonna do more than enough to kill this. I guarantee. Oh, unlucky we didn't get reduced costs. Okay, we got it. And we got infinite power. A little bit early on that one. Okay, this is going a little bit slower than I was expecting. Not sure how built he's on the main account, though that's probably just scope. He's probably doing his best here. And honestly, when we hit the crits, it's not that bad. It's maybe all the way up to, if we're being generous, when every single value is the highest it can be, it's all the way up to 10 mil per special, but the average is probably somewhere around 7 to 8 mil. There we go. Well, let's move on to the next fight. Okay, so here we have the required bully of boss Aquaman by Manta. Because, as you may know, Twin Blade does increase damage against Aquaman characters. Not Twin Blade, Manta passive is increased effectiveness. Do I have my gears on Manta? I forgot to actually check, because I think I unequipped the gears for whatever reason in the past. Yeah, I think we got them on. Actually, I'm not sure. We'll check after the fight. Like, regardless, I think I'm at the point where Manta can kill the enemy even without gears, but like, I really can't tell. Yep, still no idea. Because his build without gears is specifically made so that he's able to do a good job at this fight specifically. So even if he's got no gears on, he's gonna do a lot of damage and you're barely gonna notice. Though I saw... we're not hitting lethals that often actually. There we go, I killed him. I think I do have the gears on. Let's be real here. You guys probably already know the answer because I flashed the artifact on screen, but I didn't even glance at the gears or at anything at the screen on that moment. I was just kind of doing it to show to you guys. But yeah, let's see. I think it is gears on. Yeah, it is gears on. Okay, so here we have Beast Boy and Vixen and Power Girl. It's gonna take a little bit longer than usual to activate Puppet, but once we do, it's gonna be quick work as usual. Beast Boy in there. Let's spam a little bit of special ones. Let's go ahead and spam this. And it's gonna be over in a couple of seconds. Why am I not getting the 50-something mil value again? Okay, there it is. We have a very short time frame where there's additional negative effects that allow that to happen. There we go. Let's move on to the next fight. Okay, so here we have the usual Harley with Scorpion Sting, but since we're putting Puppet on EPI anyway for passive stats, we might as well try to trigger Puppet and do Scorpion Sting additional damage against stun target plus Puppet EPI, I guess. The thing is, if we're gonna do the tag in and tag out gameplay, I'm not sure we're getting much better results from the Scorpion Sting than we would get from something like Dark Malacards though. So I'm not sure what the point of this is, honestly. And that the artifact fails already. Cool. We can start setting up infinite power now. And we got it. Or, never mind. Okay, he didn't block, that's... Oh, but I messed up. Messed up big time. No! Okay, we got it. I should have stayed with EPI, but we somehow managed to not lose. Infinite power, but the chef definitely saved with the PI there. And we just go like this. And we're gonna kill him with more than 1 minute left. So again, I'm not sure how much the artifact itself achieves here. Let's move on to the last fight. And for the last fight, we got Scorpion, Flash, and Killer Frost. So let's get this going. We got my boy Bolt Splash here. I don't think he does anything too concerning to even be worth reading the description, but we'll see. Yeah, Scorpion will do so much damage here, because usually he doesn't get passive stats from the artifact that's equipped on him, but now it's different. We just get him. Okay, we got infinite power going. We can super move here.
Fight honorably. Reduce to ashes. Wildfire. Reduce to ashes. Feel the heat. Fight honorably. Incinerated. Reduce to ashes. Fight honorably.
I mean, it's not that much more damage, actually. Oh, the thing is the difference. So a little bit. It's not that big. The difference is not that big. Cause again, if I had like 3 maxed out puppets, it would be different. But we have just a little bit of a cape. So while we do more damage, it's not as impactful as for teams that needed to equip 2 artifacts that didn't give me passive stats. Yeah, we're gonna kill him a lot faster than we usually do. Like, usually it's like 20 seconds left or something like that. Over here it's gonna be almost 1 minute left, almost. Probably more like 40 seconds, for being honest here. Almost messed up the combo. Okay, there we go. Let's take a look at the rewards that we got. And we got garbage. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.